Shalom. Back with part 2, okay? And I'm thinking my title is going to be Biden Links Israelites to Edomite Supremacy. All right? A simple title like that. All right? If that's not it, it'll be something close to that. Anyway, let's get into this. All right? So I just took you to the definition of propaganda, okay? To understand that that's what the article is. So again, this man is the devil. He's about slandering. And that's what devil means. And we have time, we'll go to that. All right. This is Psalms 55 and 21, people. What does it say here? The words of his mouth were smoother than butter. Right? Okay. So again, if you people don't get it, all right, I mean, I can't help you. All right. But war was in his heart, meaning in his mind. Heart in Hebrew is lab. His words were softer than oil. See? Yet were they drawn swords. And again, Esau's blessing is a sword. All right? Genesis 27:40. And by thy sword shalt thou live. You understand that, people? Okay? Do you get that point? All right, how about Revelation 6 and 4? Okay, the red horse. All right? Give me a minute. Revelation 6 and 4. And there went out another horse that was red. That should be a big buzzword for you people out there. Because Edom means red. Do you understand? And those people are not white. They're red. Their blood shows through their luminous skin. All right? Their pale skin. And power was given to him that sat thereon to take peace from the earth. See? So this is a reference to Esau, Edom, the one who sits in the power seat, right? And again, we don't sit in the power seat, do we? And remember that two nations cannot sit on one throne. Do you understand that? So how would it be possible for us to be supreme at anything? What is it that we control or rule over? We don't rule over the Edomites. We don't control the Edomites. We don't sit in the power seat. And again, we don't bring drugs into the hoods, into the communities. Okay? We don't own any ships. We don't own any poppy fields. I know that's who you see on the 5 o'clock, 6 o'clock, 11 o'clock news, going to prison for selling drugs on the street corners. But that's because those jakes are stupid. Okay, they're ignorant. They play right into Esau's hand. That's all part of the snares that he's laid for you. Okay, for the Israelites. Okay, and that's not something new. Okay? All right? So to take peace from the earth, that they should kill one another, right? And they do. They always have throughout their history. Okay? When the Edomites, calling themselves the Greeks, fought against Edomites, all right, calling themselves the Romans, and so on and so forth. It goes all the way back to Europe. All right? And as you can see now, right? You see it, you saw it during World War II, right? Fighting against Germany, right? You see the same thing now, Ukraine, Russia, right? And they're basically Russians, but they're Edomites, people. All right? Okay? So, and there was given unto him a great sword. So we know that his sword, modern day sword, is a gun. But the sword for Esau is more than that. It's his mouth. Right? Give me a minute. Right? Didn't we read about the media? Right? That's the mouth of the beast, people. To bring out propaganda, to demonize, to bring out the disinformation, to keep, again, Babylon means confusion, people. Okay? So the words of his mouth were smoother than butter, but what was in his heart, and his words were softer than oil, yet they draw swords. We're going to go into the word draw. But let's go to another. Give me a minute. This is another precept. All right? The wicked have drawn out the sword. Okay? And that sword is what? His mouth. Okay? The media. Okay? The politicians getting up on podiums lying to you. All right? And they have jakes working for them to promote, all right, this Edomite beast system machine, this propaganda machine, like Ana Navarro and others, many others, as you well know, and have bent their bow to cast down the poor and the needy. Who's that? You Israelites. Okay? And to slay such as be of upright conversation. That would be you. The elect of Israel in particular, the ones that have this testimony, this truth, wisdom, knowledge, understanding of the scriptures. Do you understand? Okay? Let's go into the word draw here. All right?
Strong's H6605. Pathach. Pathach.
Which is the same word we just read in Psalm 55 and 21. Draw. Okay? And you see what it means here, right? You see engraved. All right? You see that? Engraving, all right? And you look here in the Strong's definition, you see a word carve, right? And you've already seen engraving, right? And what does carve mean? Basically what it means to inscribe. Okay? Give me a minute. You see it right here, the definition in Google? See? To cut hard material in order to produce object design. See? Inscription. To inscribe, people. Right? To inscribe, engrave. Right? Fashion. You see that? Okay? Print. Okay? Let's go to Isaiah 10 and 1. And what does it say here? Woe, which means destruction, unto them that decree unrighteous decrees, that write grievances which they have prescribed. See that? Prescribed, inscribed, engraved, right? They sit in the policy, right? Not us, right? To turn aside the needy, right? Right? The poor, the needy, the afflicted. That's you Israelites, right? To turn aside the needy from the judgment and to take away the right from the poor of my people, the Lord's people, you Negro, Latino, Native Americans. You see that? So are you people seeing the picture? Do you understand that all these wars, right, taking place, right? And again, if you're talking about prophecy in scripture, those people that call themselves, right, the HEWs, right, the 1948ers, the small hats, starting with their head tribe Amalek, the Amalekites. If they're the people, why has there been war there since 1948? Even on that same day that they arrived there was war. Because if they were the people, right, then Yahweh Shai, first of all, would have taken them there in style, in the chariots, because this is all written in the scriptures, prophecy. When the Israelites go back to the land, they're going back in the chariots. And when they go back, they would be immortals as well. They would have new bodies. And all the nations will be flowing onto there, and they would be teaching the nations the law, statutes, and commandments. Is that what's taking place there since 1948? You people already know the goddamn answer. All right? They're not the people, and there are many other precepts in Scripture. It's all throughout the Scriptures that they are exposed, okay, and condemned by the Lord. Okay, that judgment is coming. Okay, do you understand that? The Lord maketh all things unto himself, even the wicked for the day of evil. All right? We'll end this here. We'll be right back with part 3. Shalom.